Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world, your world of magic and miracles, the one we share together, each of us individually, in our connection that we have. I first want to welcome two guests today, my mom and my dear friend Alexandra, who was kind enough to deliver my mom here and herself. So it's great to have them here and looking forward to their visit. Thank you, each of you, for being here with all of us today. We have a little helicopter flying around, so you may hear some noise in the background. We are such magnificent beings, and the further we go along, the more we begin to recognize it, and it shifts how we live and how we operate. We are all so connected, and even more, we are all so ancient. Each one of you and every person on the planet that we see and speak to, their essence has been here for more years than we can even know. And so has ours. And the ancientness of our being makes everything far more beautiful than we sometimes see it when we see ourselves as limited and just this being that we are now. If you stop for a minute, you can feel the ancient part of me, and I can feel that part of you, and you can begin to see the many forms that we each have taken along the way. But yet, in all those different forms, we were always connected, because there's a fabric that connects us all. And nothing is as it appears when you look at someone. You look into all the lives that they've lived here, all the things that they have delivered along the way. And even more than that, you feel their eternal self. An amazing being that's been here forever. It's a gift to know that about yourself. And many times we think that we need to know the purpose of why we're here. As the helicopter swings around, into the canyon here. The purpose of us being here is simply to deliver light. And we are constantly delivering light, even in the midst of a storm, even in the midst of sound that would try to change what's being delivered. Been quite a few of those helicopters flying around the last couple days here, along with normal flies. But for you, you deliver the light as only you can deliver the light. No one else can deliver it as you do. Maybe they want to come down for the broadcast, but no one can deliver the light as you can, because we're all unique and we all deliver it in our own way. There's nothing to do. When you just speak, you deliver light. When you smile, you deliver light. When you move your hands, you deliver light. And it's not a comparison in any way. You do it perfectly. And you've been doing it forever. And you will continue to do it, because that's your purpose. And no matter what other thing you may be led to do, you will always find yourself drawn to delivering light to others. It's a part of who you are. It's why you came here. And the details don't matter. But as you go out and do other things that you're passionate about, they will end. But what will never end is your delivering light and your desire to deliver light, your desire to enhance others, your desire to help them move forward will always be first, because that is why you came. And you'll continue to find yourself being drawn to delivering the light to others. It's who you are. And there's nothing you can do to be more than that. It's like the sun, someone saying to the sun, be more of the sun. The sun delivers the light every day to everyone with no exception. And the sun doesn't need to promote itself or to have a social media page. It's the sun. And those that need it will find it. And it needs no credit. It needs no promotion. It just wakes up every day and delivers. Because that's its purpose, to deliver the light. And each one, when they're ready, will recognize the sun. But there's no comparison to what the sun delivers from what you deliver. The sun, like the rest of us, doesn't even know how magnificent it is as it delivers what everyone needs. So in your ancient being, where you've come from so far and been here many times, you always knew you were here to deliver the light. And you found the people that you needed to find, not because you needed them to do something for you, but because they were holding some of the gifts that you hid. And when you came to them, you found the gifts that you had placed somewhere special. And they didn't need to do anything. Your gifts appeared upon connecting. So all of your journeys, where you go to the beach or you take a trip into nature, you find the gifts that you left. And you're taken to another place of who you are. And after a while, you're led somewhere else. To discover another part of you, more of your gifts. And that could be with other people or other places. You're on a treasure hunt to retrieve the gifts that belong to you, that only you can wield. and you are never lacking anything. No one ever has to give you anything. Where you're led, your gifts will show up. We are ancient. And those that have passed on will meet in another part of our journey, yet they're still here because they are ancient and eternal. And we are not what we appear to be. Sitting upon the stars, from a million years ago, and coming forward to right now. Ancient. From another place, from every place. In the stillness, you are there. Vapor. We are a vapor of smoke, wafting by all sentient life, powerful beyond our remembering, delivering energy as we move under noses and around eyes and into the fields of everything. We are all physically connected by the fabric of the universe, an invisible field that bonds us together. Everything in the universe is connected. You, me, and the stars. And even if we are not physically with you, we are always together. When you don't know who you are, the filter that has been placed in front of your awareness keeps you from consciously delivering these energies with the knowing that is true. When we open our mouth and speak, when we move our hands, when we smile, or just look at something, energy moves like a vapor into everything. Flowers bloom, animals come towards you, and people are blown away. Each day we find out more of who we are. It's so incredible. Standing above it all, looking at all life on its individual journey, receiving from each a great feeling of the brilliance that inhabits their being. That brilliance triggers another's brilliance, which triggers the memory of our origin, who we are, and our true purpose. There's an unspeakable feeling that inhabits us all. It is reachable and unreachable in one breath. Something so grand, a musical rhythm that plays the melody of the song of who we are. The verses followed by the chorus, words that bring the light to the mystery of our existence. We are a shining star made up of every element that exists in the universe. And somewhere inside of us, we know it. Shards of light pouring out of you as everything inside of you screams out, I am here. This body, this form cannot contain my magnificence. Just look at me. Can you see my brilliance? There's nothing in this limited reality that can hold all of me. I am a man. I am a woman. I am black. I am white. I am tall. I am short. I am skinny. I am fat. I am you. I am me. And I am God. I now end by surrendering to this reality, and I explode out of all limitations, structures, and systems that I have allowed to shield my true light. I transmit to all humankind freedom, and I break the bonds of the conflict that has resided in us all, spirit and flesh. Your home, or this home, who you are or who you are not. This conflict no longer exists because it never really did. You are a vapor delivering light everywhere you go. You are connected to and connected by a billion years of the strands of tissue and sinews that have made up the one body that is you. Float on to the next part of your never-ending journey of eternity, for you are a spirit of unending life, and you can never, ever die. This next part of my broadcast is a collaboration between me and my dad, David Jones. As my mother is here today, and my dad had passed away almost 2 months ago now. He spent many visits here with my mom, giving and receiving the light that we all give and receive. And I had a friend text me recently and with condolences, and he said he was so glad he got to meet my dad and that he got to meet the people here at the Advancement Center. And I said to him in the text, It was great only because he got to know himself. Even though he got to know those here, he got to know himself. And it was he himself that stepped into freedom while in the body. And he himself whose smile illuminates the sky far beyond the one spot that he stood in form. So I will read these words from him today that I have read for others. I'm still here. They said that I have cancer, but I'm still here. I'm still here. They gave me 6 months to live, but I'm still here. I'm still here. So can we go for our walk or just hang out and talk? Dry your eyes, my darling, and know that I'm still here. I finally let it all go, but I'm still here. I'm still here. It took much longer, you know, but I'm still here. I'm still here. So can we go for our walk or just hang out and talk? Dry your eyes, my darling, and know that I'm still here. I'm still here. I never left, changed into a ball of light that sees your every breath. Yes, I'm still here. Reach out your hand and feel. It's in your heart. You'll see me, and you'll know that I am real. Don't cry, my darling. Don't cry for me. We're still together. Open your heart and you'll see. Don't cry, my darling. Don't cry for us. We're still together. On my word, you can trust. So can we go for our walk or just hang out and talk? Dry your eyes, my darling, and know that I'm still here. Yes, I'm still here. And these were words that David wrote some 40 years ago. And they're to everyone, even though they were directed to one. It's a song called There'll Be a Time. And I'm just going to read the words. There'll be a time when we won't say goodbye. There'll be a time meant just for you and I, when we both can be so free. There'll be life for you and me. We'll be here for all to see. It must be. You will be mine with a love that's sublime. You will be mine throughout all our time. And I'll hold you so close forever and ever. Never let you go. I know it in my heart that there'll be a time. And these words are from someone else, but I'm going to deliver them from where I sit and from where he sits to everyone. You are light. 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 You are not the skin on the outside. You are not your age. You are not your race. It's all you inside that's light. You are light. You are light. Hey, hey. You are light. You are light. You are divinity defined. You are the God on the inside. You are a star, a piece of it all. You are our light. Ancient, from a million light years away. And in 1 second, you're here. Still delivering. To my mom and dad, and to each of you from your ancient place. We wish you a perfect life, perfect health, and a magic future. Thank you.